Are you somebody who is struggling with a lot of period pain? Are you somebody who really cannot function because of all the pain and all the cramps that you have during your menstruation cycle? I know exactly how you feel, and I'm here to share with you what worked for me in hope and prayer that it would be of some help to you because I know it can drive you nuts and you feel helpless, and it's really not something anybody should ideally have to go through. And it is for real. So just hang on, I'll take you right through the easy things that did help me overcome it. Hi, I'm Parna Ganesh, and I welcome you to this video on Joy Geeks. I create beauty and wellness content here, really trying to help all of us feel good and look good inside out. And definitely, wellness is a huge part of it. When you feel good, you really do beam, right? So, typically for us women, we dread when we have to go through the menstrual cycle. It is unfortunate that something which is actually so beautiful that leads us to have babies is such a pain point for us every single month. And period cramps are no joke. I understand you, I hear you, I sympathize with you if you are going through that. And I am somebody who has some of it still, but I know that there has been a time where it's been absolutely crazy. I really couldn't get out of my bed. Sometimes the period pain used to, make me not want to step out of, like anywhere or meet anybody, or it used to just get the better of me, for the lack of a better word. So let me get into how or what one can do, or what I first did, and then I have finally achieved, a little relaxation or a little relief from those cramps. So, firstly, I did go to a lot of gynacs, but I want you to see what it is that they are saying to you in a very objective way. I felt that nobody really knew why I was having the pain, and nobody could really help me relieve that pain. I'll quickly tell you, the long story short. I went to one gynac. Typically, what they said was just have, they gave me some contraceptive pills, and they said just have this. And it should be just some hormonal imbalance and it'll sort you out. And I was very clear, I'm not going to have those contraceptive pills because I know they play havoc with your hormones. If you are somebody who's having contraceptive pills, know that it will, you're most likely to have crazy reactions on your skin. It does not do good for your system. So I didn't have it. I didn't visit that gynec later because she couldn't really help me. And it was a very generic treatment she was giving me of that contraceptive pill, which is not a good news. I went to the second gynac who said, who, put me through sonography. She said, maybe there's a polyp, maybe there are fibroids. And so when I did the sonography, they found a little polyp, and they said, this is the reason why you're having so much pain. And, there was heavy bleeding as well, in fact. So I said, all right. And she said, you'll have to operate immediately, 98%. Normally, it's not cancerous, but there is a 2% chance that that polyp could be cancerous. And, it's a very life threatening news you're getting. But I somehow felt that I don't want to put myself through surgery. And I took some time, and I was extensively practicing yoga, so I continued doing that. And I thought, let me give myself 3 months or 6 months, and let me really diligently practice some of the kriyas I have been taught, which works for internal health. So I said, let me just try. I have not sincerely been doing that. So let me try that. So I did that for 3 months. And then there was another project that came up. This was a few years ago. So when the project came up, again, there was a lot of stress and I didn't have the time to do yoga properly. And again, of course, it completely beat me down every month because the bleeding was heavy. The pain was too unbearable. And then after, 3 more months, I decided, okay, I haven't sorted this out. I must go and do a surgery if that is what will solve this. So I went in the second time to the same gynac, and when she did the sonography this time, there was no polyp. And then I was wondering, okay, but the pain is crazy. Why is the polyp is not there now? What? When I took the report to her, she just looked at it and she said, "Oh, maybe the old sonographist made a mistake." And she said it really casually. And based on that, I was supposed to be doing a surgery. Point number one. And then she said, maybe it dropped off. And I told her, okay. I said, but I did practice a lot of kriyas and yoga kriyas. Maybe it, and she just looked at me like, what rubbish. Typically doctors do not, entertain these kind of talks. So I just let it be. I said, fine. So she said, yeah. So then I said, then, but my pain is still there. You said it's because of the polyp, but the pain is still there. And she didn't really have another answer. She said, I really don't know. Maybe you can try contraceptive pills again, if that works for you. Maybe it's just some hormonal imbalance. And there was absolutely no other issue she could find. So I said, okay. Then I went to a really, really senior doctor at a very, very big hospital in Bombay. And I said, now he will have some solution. He will give me some way out because I was in too much pain. And I went to him. He checked me out. He sent me to his sonographist. I tried that out. And still, there was no issue. And he just very casually told me, you're a baby. You're just 38 years old now. If you were 48, I would have just told you to remove your uterus. When I heard that, I just actually went quiet because I was like, this is no way of dealing with it. You're not able to give me a solution, and it's just being treated so casually. I can't just take off my uterus. It's not done. So anyway, all of that happened, and I started my homeopathy treatment. I went to my homeopath who actually didn't even bother to go through the reports, to be very honest. I had to tell her that, Doc, don't you want to see my reports? And she just glanced through it because for them, it's not really important what the reports say. They are working within you. They are, she asked me like 2,000 questions on how or what I did. If you've ever been to a homeopath, you'll know that, they ask a lot of questions. You feel cold, you feel hot, what kind of food you like, childhood, your dreams. So, too many questions. And I have been taking her treatment for, I think, 2 years at least now. And I must tell you that it is my homeopathy treatment that finally took charge of that heavy bleeding, that took charge of that crazy kind of cramps that would not let me move out of my bed. And I am so grateful to my doctor. She's Dr. Meghna Shah, and I'm so grateful. She's from the other song, has been a huge support to me. But like they say, they work on your insides, work on what is working for you emotionally, and they customize a medicine that will work for you at the issue level that you have. So, homeopathy is something that really helped me to a large extent. I had gone, so when I had the pain earlier, when I had heavy bleeding, the allopath had given me some medicine to reduce the bleeding and stuff, which is actually very potent, which is not something you should have. I cannot remember the name. As soon as I got into homeopathy, she asked me to stop it. And by the a few months, I think within 6 months, I didn't have so much pain. I could just use a hot water bag and go ahead with whatever work I had to do. Also, uh, it kind of reduced gradually. And also, what really helped me now recently is that I started running, and I'm amazed that because I started running, something has changed, and I don't even need a hot water bag today for my period pain. There is a very slight pain which is there, it's at the back of the brain. It's just there, but it is not overtaking my everyday activity. It's not overtaking what I need to do and not restricting me at a functional level. So definitely, if you are having a lot of period pain and you have been, addressing a lot of people, I would urge you to try homeopathy. But definitely, the only drawback of homeopathy is that your doctor needs to be really good because it's completely based on the doctor's assessment of you, and understanding what medicine will work for you, and it's very customized. So that is the only flaw in homeopathy. Otherwise, it has worked wonderfully for me. I know there are a lot of debates. There is pro. There are people who are for and against. I don't want to get into that debate. It has worked for me. I am grateful for homeopathy, and because it has worked for me and given me like a new life, I am telling you that you can give it a good shot. Also, physical exercise definitely is a huge thing. I am sure all my yoga practice all these years did take care of, um, a large part of it. And in the sense that it could have been 10 times worse, is what I feel if I didn't do my yoga. But running really made a huge difference, and just completely changed my game around. If you are having period pain, some of the most easiest things that you can do, which you probably are doing, but I'm still reiterating it: hot water bag, make that your best, best, best friend. If you are not in a position to meet people, you don't want to go out there because you feel better being alone, it's okay. You owe that yourself. Please be alone. If you are somebody who likes, you who feels better by going out there and meeting people, please go out there and meet people who will be sympathetic towards your situation at that point and will make you comfortable. And other than that, I would definitely say that physical exercise is a huge aspect. Yoga especially works with your hormonal glands the way it is designed. So even though a lot of you find yoga boring or not that interesting, it's better than suffering so much with pain and waiting for so long at the doctor's clinics and being at the hands of doctors who, the only issue I have with allopathy is that if you have a headache and I have a headache, they're giving us crocin. Although, it's the same medicine for both of us, although you are a completely different person, I am a completely different person. And homeopathy looks at me as an individual with my layers of emotions and, my physical attributes or my age or my dreams or my emotional status, and we look at you very personally, very individually. So I think that it is worth trying. And if you folks want, I would request Dr. Meghna Shah to come over on our channel and help with your questions, with PCOD, with period pains, with irregularities, all such things. If she can come, I'd be more than happy. But if you want a homeopathy point of view, please do comment. I will be more than happy to request her to come. So that is that about my experience of how I relieve my period cramps. And I really hope and pray that you get onto a spot where you are, feeling happy and healthy. It's not a good space to feel that pain. And big hugs to you if you are having those cramps. Please do write to me if there's something very personal and you do not want to, put it in the comments. You can even mail me on joygeeks@thejoygeeks.com. Even if you have some questions that you want the doctor to address, you can mail me on joygeeks at the rate thejoygeeks.com. I'll put it on screen as well. So that's that from me. If you like this video, please do hit on the like button, subscribe, and share this with your friends. Nobody should be having to go through this, and all the best to you. Bye.